Marcus, how is Chicago treating you so far?
It's been great, man. It's been great. I'm truly blessed to, have this opportunity and be invited to this prestigious event, leading up to the NBA draft and whatnot. So I'm definitely excited to be here and extremely grateful.
What was your plan coming in? What would you like to show?
Just stick to myself, be myself, play my game. I think the teams that have seen me know how well I can play on the offensive end, from all three levels, three-point shot, pull up, get into the lane, as well as finding other guys and handling the ball at the point guard position. I think there was a lot of riffraff about whether I was a two guard or a one guard at the next level, and I've told most teams I think I can play the one. I know I can play the one if I handle the ball well enough.
How would you rate yourself right now as an outside shooter?
I would say slightly above average. A little bit more than slightly. Just to the NBA three-point line. I shot some deep ones in college, but with the line being there, it's a little different. Having to catch it 1 or 2 steps back or whatever it may be. So, missed both my threes today, but got to the line, did some other things well. So, just continue to work on it. I've shot well in workouts. Just continue to work on it and get better each day.
What about as a defender?
That's my biggest area of improvement I think I have to make. And I think for me, at school we played a more lax defense, more in the paint. At this level, it's more pressure defense. Using your length and quickness to disrupt. What the offense is doing. I think I was able to do that a little bit today, and at the Portsmouth Invitational, I was able to do so too. I think that surprised a lot of people. So, for me, it's just matter over matter. Reminding myself to do so, and I think it'll be an easy transition for me to make that adjustment to have this opportunity to play at this level.
Have you been studying any of the NBA playoffs here, and is there any players that you've particularly enjoyed watching that maybe you can take away a little bit from their game?
Yeah, obviously, I've been watching all the playoff games. I really like Mike Conley. His use of the floater. How he controls tempo. He's so key to the team. Just all he does, even when he's not scoring. He gets other guys shots and kind of keeps them going. Who else? Steph Curry, obviously. Shooting the heck out of the ball right now. Bradley Beal. Stepping up when John Wall was out. Being a shooter himself, being able to create. Knocking down open threes. So.
Let's say 5 years from now, what's going to be the biggest thing that sticks in your mind, that's ingrained from you from your head coach at William & Mary? I
just think to play harder in every possession. Coming out of high school, I'm sure pretty much all these guys are the star player. You just don't have to do as much. It's just lesser competition. So when you get to that next level and it continues to go up, you have to play hard every possession. In college, you're fighting for a spot. Here you fight for contracts, fight for playing time. And so continue to, play hard every possession and never give up on a play.
What's it like knowing that, a lot of people saw the list and they came out and they're like, wow, Marcus Thornton got invited over a lot of really, really, big name college guys. Not that you're not a big name. What's that? Does that do anything for you? Does that give you extra motivation?
It does. It does give me extra motivation. But I think it's no more extra than what it's been all year in my time at William & Mary. I've been told I've been a hidden gem, under the radar for pretty much all of my basketball career. So I'm definitely trying to take this opportunity in stride. Show people why I deserve to be here and why I am here.
What kind of player were you in high school?
Primarily a scorer. Shot the ball really well. Got other guys involved. We won a lot of games in high school. So I've become more of a driver since then. I took a lot of jump shots back then. Every summer I work my butt off to keep getting better. There's always something to improve on.
What kind of college offers did you have coming out of high school?
I signed pretty early. I signed before my senior year started, so it was between William & Mary, Drexel, Mount St. Mary's, and Holy Cross, really. William & Mary has shown me a lot of love. They were the most persistent and, really made me feel like they needed me at their program, and I felt welcome there. And the coaches are great. I have great relationships with all those guys, and definitely appreciate them finding a diamond in the rough.
What were schools telling you about why they felt you weren't a guy for the ACC or whatever? What were you missing at that point? Because obviously now we know that you could have played at that level.
I think it's just a matter of publicity. I played in a great high school conference, the WCAC. Bishop McNamara, which is on the rise now for basketball, wasn't as heralded as as the DeMatha or the Gonzaga, if you're familiar with those two. And on my AAU circuit, my 1700 year, I just didn't play that much for DC Assault. So. Coaches really didn't have the opportunity to see me in that light. For whatever reason, it is what it is. We move on, life goes on. So, again, I've made it here, through continual hard work and just looking to improve on it and make the most of it.
for guys that are watching this video from smaller programs that that aspire to make the NBA Combine and to be able to show themselves against the best of the best of college basketball, what would you tell them about what you learned through your path?
I would tell them to keep working, keep working. Don't mind what the media says. If you're good, you can play, they'll find you. If you take care of what you need to, you're going to force them to put them in a tough spot, small school or not. If your numbers are there, your wins are there, you take care of your responsibilities, everything else will fall into place.
Thanks so much. Best of luck.